I elevate. Plugging my bro with the internet line. Fuckers can keep all the secrets you tell. Next thing you hear from the person on calls. I keep my shit on the low when I go. Peeping the tellers and cutting the most.
Going on my knees as I close my eyes. Please don't tell no lie. Too much in my mind. Most these bitches got.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the TheClearCupPodcast. It's the 7th one. Another one. So yeah, I'm with my nigga, the sexy chubby nigga, Blaq Zulu.
It is what it is. All day, every day.
Always, all day, every day, that type of thing.
Halal.
Yebo. Also got vandag. Jy hectic.
No, I just want to start from the weekend.
What happened?
I was alone.
You missed your other half.
Yeah, I was
And
alone.
I heard that the other half was overseas.
And having fun.
Is it over the oceans or overseas?
Having fun, Kilisiku.
Yeah, but we had fun.
Yeah.
No, don't like yeah. We had fun.
But not her fun.
Her type of fun.
Yo, man.
But we had fun.
You know what about sending a video about like escaping fun?
Fun.
Banwa.
Kana kwena upitseng ka udima ka salseng.
Banwa champagne.
Ne?
I was like, what?
What? But never sharp weekend there.
Yeah, no.
NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, what more?
I mean,
Raja kanamkomboti.
that was really nice.
Raja na mangu.
Yeah.
Market solo. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, sure.
Sevisamala.
Talks. It was nice.
Sevisamala.
Yeah. So my man, transactional sex. Versus prostitution.
Okay.
Can we? Are those two? Can those two be differentiated? And be seen as distinct from one another? What's your take on it?
For me, it's the same thing.
So you say, also like in Konenda, goes freely saying, come get it and pay me. Le all at labo.
Le moto a reng, a kom fe 100 rand. Kitla. For me, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Done differently, but can tell you what.
It's the same concept.
Same concept.
Exactly.
With different approaches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, how do you feel about it?
I would never.
Have you ever engaged in one?
I probably have.
On let's say both, where you go out and buy, willingly buy,
okay.
and where you are in a club or you are elsewhere, anywhere, could be anywhere, and somebody says, do something for me and I'll offer you this.
I hope my mother and my sisters are not watching.
And drops.
No, she knows my life.
So she has information
on
this.
She knows what I've lived.
You've been honest.
Yeah, from the beginning.
You want to tell us that this is not going to be the first time she hears about it?
No, it won't shock her.
Really?
Nothing.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. So it's very different when you go to a place to buy.
Yeah. Offers themselves.
And then it. So I've done both.
You've done both.
Yeah.
You've went out to buy, and you've had people offering you.
Yeah.
In exchange of.
In exchange for. What we're talking about, transactional sex.
Yeah.
Because I can offer $100, you'll offer me. Your biscuit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mara.
But what I like about why it's unprofessional is that they're genuine about it.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing I also feel for Bona. I think it's safe, and
I don't think it's about safety. They're very genuine.
No, safe in terms of babuya ones chatting because we've got these ones because they're engaging in akena phofu ubonisa phofu jiki you swift olga kagama so and there are these ones where man come in directly and say I'm offering myself in exchange of money.
So why do women that ask for money,
yeah,
in a relationship.
Yeah.
Why do they think they're better than prostitutes?
I think somehow we as men make them think they're doing it better than the ones that are standing on the streets and barakisa. Because lo gona guy don't want to push to say
okay, can I change the
rephrase your question?
Yeah, I feel like
no, I was gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Hore. But feel okay, let me go straight to your question and then how I want to say it.
How do you take a first meeting?
Yeah. But feel that the ones who are doing it openly and it's business to them because I
get the fact that
yeah.
But at the same time they're doing the very same
the
thing.
same thing because the end is gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
Where they received something and then these men got something too. And because let me give you a short scenario. We get into a club, we meet these girls, we buy them booze, the approach is nice, then we tell them direct, or like, how far more violent?
Hey.
And they want to say yes. And then when I hear it that day, I hear it because because I bought her booze.
No, not
Yeah.
necessarily.
But sometimes I feel obliged to have a boy because banana and these women who we say engage in transactional sex by bonajwalo and that's why sometimes in corporate where you find somebody, a lady looking for a job, but do you understand? That's also transactional sex because
it is
for her to get that job, which is going to pay her. But let me offend that day, mama over the table. One in yan. So same thing when you meet this girl at the club, you buy her booze, she's comfortable, she's sorted, and then we pumana.
So wait, is that also transactional sex?
It is. I've engaged in one where we met at a club with this girl. I bought her booze. We exchanged numbers. We openly spoke about it. But okay, I look by you long guy. And she said, why not? You know. I spent my money on her.
So basically what you're saying is that she was prostituting herself.
In a way.
By saying yes.
By saying yes. Because my intentions were clear that Olungai. And when she said yes, I knew it already. If had I not bought anything for her, covered and tape, there was not going to be no way she was going to give me.
Yeah.
Because even the approach would not be the same. If necessarily elsewhere, for me to get into bed with her. But no Jane, at that time when it happened, it was easy because I had the money. I bought booze. I covered the tab. I bought the food. And then ultimately, one day.
No, wait, you bought food as well?
Yeah, I bought food as well.
Not come
So
no, wait.
Yeah, but what makes you think of it? I mean, she could have said no.
The minute you buy food, it's done.
Because I get it. I think you say this because what's who engages in transactional sex. No, not in a sense. Yeah, because I get it. Work at this thing. Yeah, how can I claim it? Is because I have already explained already, but I did stuff for her for me to get into bed.
But the last part is what triggered me.
The food.
Yes.
You know.
Do you know that is a way to a woman's heart?
I know. I mean, I'm a guy who cooks, and I've won a lot of hearts, women's hearts, not their hearts particularly. I've won a lot of cooches, exactly that, where I would just cook, and I would invite you over as a lady. I'd cook, and then how did that was and I play soft music, and then I set the scene.
Wait.
Then if you wanna,
when I lay the visitors are agreeing into
you know why they don't agree.
Hey, so I want them to voice it out.
I don't know if producer. I don't know if you're allowed to call our visitors by names.
No.
We're not allowed. Okay. For Hi, I'm Thabo. Please keep me anonymous.
I keep on anonymous.
Yeah, we've got more anonymous on the show, but because but popular man, but when this show gets aired, I mean, yeah.
But wait, there was a shake of the head when we were talking about
with one of them.
Yes. So
Yeah.
can you please?
Oh, with both.
No, one.
With one of them.
Can you please say?
Let's ask our producer to speak to them. Hore, now, what's their view?
Yeah.
On this, do they believe in it? Do they think it's happening? And them as ladies, have they ever engaged in one? But
and happy bafila ekare by tekisa.
Or
Kim
chicken
leg.
Do you understand?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, drops.
Drop it like it's hard.
Can I say something? Not.
But please.
Bashai.
Maga, let's maybe redirect the question. When I'm anonymous one, right now, okay, let me say go for lift. Oh yeah, placing your batlang travel for at least 50 kilometers. Ne? And what is my Jiggy singa number. And then Jiggy, how phone or honna or la bill. Nugget le pizza. How can you fit a pizza yo? Where I jump down one day. Hasiri, we take city market yo. Ah, Joan. We take seat. Yes. Yeah, but we benefit Milemonia. Yeah.
For pizza.
For pizza. Be audible.
No, for pizza.
Kitlele pizza. We don't have bill. Hoja. Osagola bill. You can say fita. But because we don't know that bill, can come on yet because next time you get that.
Nako, dintho tse ding ha re tshwana ne. O na le eno e tlo re ha ke re ke kopa o ntlele pizza o ntlela pizza. Ke tlo etsa ntho o wena e ke tlo bona kwa e batla go ke etse.
Okay.
For nna ha ke tlo etsa ntho eo. Ke tlo batla go furida le o ntse ke tseba hore ke ntse ko batla.
Ma ha o petala o neile tsa no le o le pizza ka lona. O ntse batla. Anonymous 2. Okay, nentse yena a batla ho nne. Jwale. How we only when we take it because for you to give it to me, I had to do something. Kapa o re nzo batla in a sense ya hore la ho mpona ho tloa le pele ke tla pizza.
Nenze ko batla in a sense of ke entse pizza.
Le baka. La hore ke okay. So meaning le jwaleng o ka ketela on lata ke kemetse teng le majika o wa by the 6 o wa to bona gona ke direct rwa.
We can do
But that's transactional sex.
It is.
If she's gonna end up giving it to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
We basis okay. I mean,
mara nakong nka tsamaya le wena o sa nkgekela jwala bo. Let's say o nthola counter.
Yeah.
Wa ndumedisa. Hi. E jwalo. Then for nna I ke tla be ke bona something ho wena ke.
Yeah.
Ke a tseba go dula decide ntse ka bona ke itse fela go.
Okay.
Then nna ke ntse go batla. Ha ke tlo batla nix from wena.
Okay.
Ke tla show ya hore o ha ke thowa. Maybe ke tla re I go to nthusa ho bula go gate.
I like that.
I go to nthusa ho bula go gate.
Yeah.
Then o tlo nthusa ho bula gate. Then nna because of ke batla wena ke go sia mo le gate eo.
La re tseba go
tseba how
to sana morao.
Tlamile o notlele
Ka ba
o take key. O tlo nsala morao.
Yeah.
That is when nna ke tlo tseba hore how can the minute to tla kana ka go munya nna ke a tseba ka be ke tsa ka be ke hlobola or ka be ke tsa and how to ena fela
problem is la ka hore lona le nana hore le tsa la jale because le lost ka utla banana ba tsa mala
Hona vele we sometimes do that.
Lona ga yetsa
No Majida no I'm saying ha ke gona ke re Majida.
Lona ga yetsa
Not Blaq and Tjhabster.
Oh,
Majida.
okay.
Majida.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Majida.
Are we generalizing?
We generalize
It's
it.
very not nice to generalize, guys.
Yeah, because no, but when we generalize, you're not included. You can be omitted when we generalize.
No,
No,
my man,
how
generalizer.
because I've got nothing to say.
About?
How about I can include?
Hey, how long did they work? Because I'm so about the
Jwale.
eh.
How about that?
Clearly.
This is hectic. Clearly.
From a clear cup.
So take up.
Shout out.
So yeah. So ona boholo majida. Whether on a motho wa hao or stable, boholo ba ona sometimes we do it okay to mona re scout and hore scout da ona re na le budget.
Maga
Like nowadays, look on a second.
Okay. Okay. Mara jwale o kon tshwe bua ha ona le 6 ha ona o tlo khutla o sorted. Now whoever atlabile a sortile out o ka tetela mo neile.
Wait. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But he's hitting on a very important point.
O ka tetela go mo neile.
Mamela.
Hobane o tluile o sna enough.
It's not enough.
And somebody had to sort you out. Ho ro tetela mo
O tlamile o jeki.
What's back at the Asia?
Yeah.
Depend on now. I get to one when I'm more clear who are blazing your man in Chappie. If we get to the man way, clear who
I think it's important too.
Kiona, a good go more hiking a trace because it can be kids up and once back higher than trace and then get to some the following day.
But
if you look at one, King Kilowena,
okay, I'm deep.
I'm not.
I feel like it depends on who the person is.
Exactly.
And
Because
hey,
I end up hitting.
Exactly.
I mean, there are
It
specific
depends.
guys.
It depends who you are. It
Yeah.
depends what you drive.
Exactly.
It depends how much you
Period.
have. Thank you.
How much you have, who
Yes.
you are.
Yes.
The pocket
Who you?
matters. The
Exactly.
pocket matters, the material matters. Because
Everything
remember, I
matters.
pull up in the Bentley at
Exactly.
your place.
How don't team
After a hectic night, or don't
How
team.
don't team
I'm
How don't team
games.
Ga
Okay, Shawana le ing.
Gana le jwa ka test.
Divine. 400 abuti. 400.
Yes.
20. It is.
No, ke se ka test.
Ke se ka
Ke
20.
j'aime au test.
We're swearing now. You know something.
Don't come and tell me that
Abuti. Kadivene.
if I come with a Bentley or if I come with my
Corona nyakane.
hey
Wa bona jwa?
hey
O bona re bitsa go gomela. Abuti, ha o bua test.
Solo iba go
Ke bua mo gomela. Ke jema dale.
Pusha
To an extent where have tloa me re teng. Both of us tla re push. Ho re tshole motho. One go by 6 nyane.
Hey.
Ka o re dumplings. Yeah.
If like that, I get all.
Hey, what's about? Hence I said it's a very
But
important
we
point.
agreeing on the
I
same
raisang hore le nna nka tloa ka fila hore ke swabe ebile ke tlhoke matla a push because
How blazing.
ha ke haka and I'm scared when how to sing what might happen. La ka bona mara ga le go nna ha ke tlo perform ke tlo perform
Na intele na anonymous.
Wait. I feel like you're not anonymous anymore.
yours will tell.
You might as well say your name.
Yo,
I'll start
no, we have
anonymous.
a ball, but man, but this is hectic because when I'm chika manganda, I fumanang bakawateile di ego tsa bona di kawateile hobane ona ka tla a snake wa ke ba ka baka la hore ona sna sa ya bila ba nthola o tshwana re ba di a fitla ba re tsere mokotla mara because ba re tsere mokotla anonymous o fila hore ah man ba re bari but ere ke blomel bari abdomel bari be nice bari be monna wa la le di anonymous a tsamaya le bari
E mo a ke go tla bon file ntho eo ya hore hona le ntho
Ntho e tshwarehang.
e tshwarehang ke
Transaction.
tlo kgona hore ke
Transaction.
yo yona he ke tlo e
Hey, my man.
Transactional.
mara e se nna as
My man.
Mara o tla bo o ithekisitse hore
ha ke itekisi
there's an
I
exchange.
take
There's an exchange.
Ma-
O tlo
ma-
e etsa.
ma-
Mara yona e.
mara ha ke itekisi
Okay, exchange of what? Wallet le key.
Mamela, ke o nea key wallet, ke bari. Ne? Ha re va re hona ntlo. Ka tla o nneile. Ene o sa no seng o tso itshola mang ka ne ba.
mara ha ka itekisa ha ka
Ah,
itekisa
wena
Wetse,
o ka se na ke le ka se ya ba le pin. Ke sa pa o share.
Hey, Leon, I take you some.
Because remember,
When I take it away.
we work on this topic. How do we shape the
How do we shape level side face?
Mama jida ai paisa.
And
And o che mo cute as fuck. E ke mo tsebang jwa le mona na. O beke le beke.
Yeah, baba.
We take some.
And apparently this podcast
ona na hore
is shape said intro. Apparently,
Yeah, apparently.
I've had a conversation
With somebody.
probably 3 females
Okay.
that feel like we only talk about the guy's perspective.
Okay.
And then make me and they go, no.
It's not the case.
It's not the case. Because there was an episode,
Yeah.
but the last one, we were talking about
Stay at home guys.
yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we were for women.
Yeah.
So I don't want that narrative. Yeah, okay,
And do you know what you do? Have you noticed what we do sometimes? We bring in women as
Exactly.
visitors to get their perspective.
Exactly.
And we have a producer who's a female
Exactly.
who we get her perspective as well.
Exactly.
So it cannot not be right only. We're targeting issues and topics on men alone and not talking about material and their experiences.
Or
That's why we
issues
bring
that
them.
yeah, no.
That's why we bring them often on the show. And today we're having a good perspective from their side.
Exactly.
Because hence the other thing has much material feel like by side. Just because guys don't stand at the corner and openly say to us by side. Why much who
Yeah.
text women
And say
and say hi, I'm Spanibani and I'm available for this much. You know, and women, I mean, there's an example that I can make, yeah. One about the flyer, it's about Dr. Kupe Banda,
Yeah.
Dr. Sbanban, Dr.
That's it.
Hangram,
Hey.
Ingrams. How about I give them over hey, enlargement, get your lost lover within 10 days, blah 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 blah. Sometimes pick them up at the back to say, what of my David? I want to know what's high. Alright, I'm David, residing in Bloemfontein. Here's my number. And then phone David. Sometimes David is even by you. You might go hit it or it might hit you. Or David cherry.
yeah.
So no much paisa. I mean period.
Yeah.
No much paisa.
I mean, no man, everyone sells, man.
I've never sold.
You've never.
Never.
Do you
Nah.
want to sign that?
If confronted with a situation, and I don't have a girlfriend then, right now I've got a girlfriend, I'm sorted. I'm not gonna sell.
I probably think I've sold myself.
Well, you're probably still single then.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because I mean, I know a lady who wouldn't approve and allow of that. She's skinny alive.
What do you mean approve? Because she's the
You've probably sold to her before.
I would never
If
do
you say, what do I mean?
No, I mean, what I mean is,
I'm seeing a nod of her head. Somebody's nodding her head. Let me ask you a direct question.
yeah, okay.
Have you ever sold to any? And if I'm saying any, I'm including even the current person in your life.
Sold
Have
what?
you ever sold your balls to any girl?
No. No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, understandable.
I haven't.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are like we're focusing on women and the guys who sell. There's a lot of people who sell and engage in transactional sex, and some of them are even shy about it.
Sometimes they don't even realize the fact that they're selling.
They're selling. They think.
No.
I mean,
Do you know that? Do you know that? Wait.
Nike only 6 months. In 6 months,
so you have.
I have.
Hibanna.
Do you know that you can sell yourself for 12 rides? Yeah, at time.
As a guy or as a girl?
No, as a girl, as a female.
As a female.
Yeah.
Anonymous 2 has engaged in this for 6 months, right? I wanna hear Din talk.
I wanna ask
Starring Yena on a Tola. Hore a qetelle a feela hore. She was actually engaging in one.
I want to ask a question before I lose my train of thought.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, I did. We had to go there. He's known as the drinking master. He's the one who always drinks
Of
first.
the TheClearCup.
Yeah. Ask the question.
And you made me lose it. I just lost it.
Have you lost it? It's gonna come back. Let's continue to Anonymous 2. And she must tell us over
I'm
6
trying
months
to
in
think
you.
back now.
6 months in you, no, give you in total and cheap. So that the feel like but keep I say for no so
Like bottle.
Buy the bottle.
Buy the bottle, and then around 2 the guy would call me.
Yeah. That's 2 so. Yeah. Yeah. Obvious.
Oh. Kadiapao.
Go for the side.
Katsolas.
Whatever can play. Yeah.
No, let me take you to work. Transport
Yeah.
2 and 4. I know you for the whole month.
Himan.
When the business, I know, don't worry. I've got my guys.
Yeah. We'll sort you out.
I got my niggas.
As I know what he'll send someone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Along the way, meaning if I'm off from Botswana, how about how?
Yeah.
Also, the only time I can live free.
Yeah.
You don't understand, or maybe if he's hard,
Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Maga, was there love? Did you feel that at some point you love? Because now a lot of things happen.
I realized, this thing is transactional.
You know, offer something for you to end up giving it. Ne? And it's
But
hectic.
I just got back my train of thought.
Yeah.
I just got it back.
Yeah.
So, if Mamelang, when we meet for the first time,
Yeah.
and then you ask me for money, you asked me for money.
Yeah.
Cool guy. You guy as a female, cool guy. But when I ask for sex on the first encounter, why is it a bad thing?
After having given money.
No.
Okay.
I'm getting to that.
Two separate, yeah.
Two separate things.
Yeah.
But I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
We meet for the first time.
I get you.
Okay, it's Chaba, Kikopa 200 day, I was England sharp.
You were generous enough to give it.
Girl guy.
Yeah.
But Harry Flipper, when a guy says,
Period.
Yeah. Why does it seem disrespectful? And I want to hear the views of our visitors.
Yeah.
Get the approach.
But the approach is the same. You ask for money, I ask for sex.
Both asking for something.
We're asking for something. When I
No, I don't
you know why then? It's because sex is attached to emotions. Yeah.
No, wait.
Your money might not be attached to your emotions sometimes. Because you've got a lot to spend.
And
You need the $200. Yeah.
No, guys, it's exactly the same thing.
I bet you differ.
The way you feel about or you losing something from you is the way I feel about my pocket leaving me.
There's always a way to regain your pocket. But yeah, Anonymous one.
re kopane mo me re kopanang teng nna ke nne ke re ngwana ke kopa o mfe 200 a ke re mo a ke which means re ka re jwaleng obviously ha ke tlo kopa
No, wait. You're missing the concept.
Sometimes I'll jolly me. Look up on Stranding. Oh, what's when I hope we won't tell the Stranding.
Kore nje kore ne ke tla pointing ya hore I understand hore na 200 o ke kupile re le kae Lori yena ha do ta ritshana hore ke kopa o mfe re tla be re le kae
Wait.
Yeah,
but no, that's not the concept right now. It doesn't matter where we meet. It doesn't matter where we are.
the thing is
exactly.
Yeah.
Mame, look at this example. Kopanlona Shopai.
Should I tell the fish all?
I see you, I like you.
I'll give me something.
You get into my car. Chill.
Yeah.
You get into my car. We leave. Kere, you go around.
What
ke mangata be ka bua kore honna ha ke tlo fana ka round o motho ke bona ga mona na ha o tlo ka le fana ka round
But
kana go eo
I didn't get approach here.
Exactly.
Would you do it the first time, or would you think most girls would do it the first time?
Exactly.
Most girls won't. Yeah.
Because
They won't do it because of what? Because they feel disrespected again.
Exactly.
So don't you think that guys feel disrespected if utaona? Exactly.
Ma okana mhlawumbe.
No, one dollar.
Why some says it the minute I go for 200 $1.
How?
Sometimes you've got a
No.
point.
Listen to yourself right now.
You've got a point. Tori. Why? How on the first instance? I mean, you know,
Baba, I understand what
That's
you guys,
valid,
I
yeah.
understand what you guys are saying, but women are very evil.
We as
you know, these women are evil, and there's this one. Women are very evil.
They feel obliged
Entitled.
to some things that they don't own.
But to come into their rescue for a minute here is most of the time women attach sex to emotions. Not most of the time, all the time.
No,
And
that
for a woman to
No.
end up with that approach here,
I agree with you.
With that approach here, look up for the first time, and then you say to me, "Oh, yeah, na, okay, emotions into it. We invest in a good high, okay, but who is this guy? If you money, to end up about eating. Hence, I said the $200 that you say you take it out because Omofa I could play the first time. There is always a way to regain that 200 rands because if you want to force her to pay you back the same amount, you would do it. But whenever I'm selfish, I would force her to pay me back a million. Do you understand?
That's very deep,
Yeah. To say, you know what, Sawara to pay. True. I would say to keep on Skawagayon. Then I'm gonna ask you, I jump past you almost okay. Okay, I go out around them and I'll be moving
not even
and then I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna force you to hit it. You know, and there's this thing that women do nowadays that even if they engage in transactional sex, they end up making we the guys look bad.
We always look bad.
Because you're gonna buy her bottle ya Bombay or ya Sky. I do that I know to meet over and then you're gonna hit it. Sing hard over about over 2,000. I'm on a join because you think for you to hit it, she was paying for the bottle or the mobile. Now she wants more. She's engaging now into serious transactional sex. To say, but
I know a lot of women.
I know a guy who's gone to prison and did time because she took a girl, Amunoka, Geli, Shapu Bakopana, Gela Tosana Rofe, Buga, Gela Agnayon. I mean, Ouchak Nayon, Al Shap, and guess what? The girl came back with the cops.
No, that
happens. Double cab.
That happens all the time.
So we need to be careful as well. We need to be careful.
I want to say, I want to say something to guys.
Let's hear anonymous.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nna ntho e ke leng yona hore if ke batla wena nna if nna ke batla wena
Yeah.
wena o ntse o sa mpathe but hore e le nna ke o batlang
Yeah.
but once o tlo rekela display ke le countereng
Yeah.
ke tlo itjotsa ho motho
Yeah.
ke le lenyang ke tlo
What need? I've had people that I do that for, and then end up that's a jolly. Maragobits.
hey because ke a tseba hore ke motho wa ka wena ke ga o tsebe hore motho wa nna ke a tseba hore ya nene he ke motho wa ka so if o tlo go nna o tlo tsamaya ka eng ha o tloa ke tlo ga ke na transport ntse ke tseba
Yeah.
ke tlo ga ha
Yeah.
transport
Yeah.
because ke batla wena ke re nna
Yeah.
ke batla wena then ha ke tlo tswa le wena ke tlo itsetsa fela gore whatever kapa me re tlo ema teng
Yeah.
ha ka te ke tlo etsa
Ne?
because e le wena so gona re le basadi tse ding tsa dintho re di etsa because of o le mang ko o mang e le gore o ka
I think that matters too.
Do you remember that?
This matters
Do
too.
you remember that I said that very early?
The car,
Ve-
material gains, blah
Who
blah
you
blah.
are,
Who you are,
what you
you
drive.
have. Yeah.
What you smell like?
Yeah, but honestly, so he mentioned the way.
I
He
did.
did.
Okay, what depend on man?
Exactly.
What's only when I'm a child, I've been there was a year when I was a teenager, and I had when I counted about 16 girlfriends, ne? And I had nothing
16 girlfriends is wrong at once. You had 16 girlfriends.
in the period
Wait,
that existed.
body count yeah, how?
One count.
Oh, okay. No, Negnana, okay. No, I thought he said he had 16 girlfriends study attending.
In the period that existed then.
Hey, so your body count.
When I sat down and counted.
Your body count at the time.
You make it sound like that. They were deceased.
And
And I had to literally go in.
What you know, Jay, why you
And this is when I was sitting back in Harrismith, I think, working for the bank, the Blue Bank, and okay, it was the transition from
green,
this pharmacy that I used to work for,
Green Bank.
the Blue Bank.
Oh, snap.
It was a transition that happened when I moved from this pharmacy to the Blue Bank, and because I had girls that I was seeing at this pharmacy, they were minimal, ne? And when I moved to the bank,
Okay. Hey,
it was
yeah.
because I would be out more often to club and all of that,
Yeah.
and I would engage in transactional sex most of the time because Reda did not Heineken at the time. Reda Cherry Okadela ano Heineken aside me because they want to be at the table where I'm at or where I and my friends are at, and then I put that like available.
So as a guy, ne?
Yeah.
As Mjita,
Yeah.
do you feel that it's better to? Have you ever bought alcohol?
You know, at this one time I come from Bloemfontein, and then my man, my flip. Kitoa, hi, you see. I'm still in Harrismith. Then I'm walking, and as I walked, ka hopola man, ka ta fita ki one kitwa blomo, you know, and I could buy, you know, I wanted to, but as I approached these girls, because I saw a lady that I knew, and in a Spanish shop right, yeah, Harrismith, and she was there selling as well.
Oh snap!
And I panicked because I had every intention to go by, call my friends. There's this friend of mine, he's in Koko now, he works for the bank still, and he's a good friend of mine. And I know he has bought a lot of times. My guy, you know,
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Wherever
he
you
has
are.
bought a lot of times. And I knew because this is what he engages in.
Yeah.
He will gladly come pick me up, get one for himself as well, then we all go, you know. And
I want to say something after you're done.
yeah,
Need.
I can't wait for this. And I just wanted this girl. I panicked. I ended up not buying.
You ended up not. So
I
are you
walked.
saying you've never bought in your life?
Nah. Transaction sex, yes, I've engaged in because there are a lot of girls that I've done stuff for. But directly buying,
Okay.
directly going out to buy, I've never.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so
Confess. You said you want to confess.
this is my.
Open the chest.
These are my confession. Ke Asha no.
These are my confession.
These are my confession.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend knows this. I told her.
Where about is she? I just want to text something with her if she has Stash water with her.
She's the producer. But story for another day. But
Yeah.
I told her I have bought
Yeah.
I literally ke tlowe ke kene ka koloing ke drive
Olo reg.
ke ye ka ga strip club
Yeah.
ke kgethe motho e ke bona ka wa ntshwanele kapa wa
I've never been to one.
And-
Can you take me where you went?
and guess what guess
I'm not gonna buy anyway. Give it a follow the excitement.
I don't want to say names now, but the guy that I introduced you to
Yeah.
the Dojo
Yeah.
podcast.
No, don't mention that. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
but-
say it. Don't say it.
But by three
Don't
Dojo.
continue. Don't continue.
By three.
Censorship.
Yeah.
Don't continue.
Okay.
Just don't continue.
But
Yeah.
one of them was the one that introduced me
To that strip club.
to the strip club.
Fine.
And
for
to the whole
for the
thing
fear
of
that we
buying.
might find people trying to link you to any of them. Don't continue with it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't continue. with
Actually.
it. Yeah, actually. So yeah, but
Actually, edit that out.
yeah.
Wherever you are.
So yeah,
Edit that out.
awesome show.
No, we're not done.
We're not done yet about it. I just want to check with the producer if we have time. The lady says we don't have time anymore. So
No, we
yeah,
do have time.
And we don't have time. She's
We do have time.
we still do
Oh,
get.
okay.
Oh, okay. I thought we were getting orders from.
No. We have
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a question.
Ask your question.
Heyman, what do you think? What do you think about?
This is interesting, you know.
It's very interesting to claim what's up. Why now, all of a sudden, suddenly a cure for HIV? All of a sudden.
Man, that's politics, right? That's politics, and this has been a topic and news. This has made news for a longer time, and it has made news for some time now. I remember Dr. Kimang, the black guy. Yeah, in Philippines. I think in Philippines. The black doctor guy who supposedly was murdered because they believed he found a cure. The same way the doctor from China was supposedly murdered, allegedly murdered because of the COVID-19.
Do you think that there's always been a cure, or the cure just happened?
I think there's always been a cure. All the governments are cashing out from this.
I agree with you.
Yeah, there's always been a cure. I mean, we have got experts in the field who deal with everything, and by now, it's been years, my guy. It's been years. I know somebody who has been infected since 1996, and they have lived with this for a long time. Remember,
with HIV.
Yes, remember, if the government stops producing ARVs or buying ARVs, somebody stops making profit.
Obviously.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel? You
know.
So the cure is actually a bad thing for a lot of
governments.
Wait, no, I want to get the word. Pharmaceutical
companies.
Thank
you. True. You know, I dated this girl at some point, and she told me that. No, that's fuck.
No, what I was no.
Guys, you're so dumb. I may not quote her word for word and say directly, but she mentioned something like, when a cure for cancer or a treatment for cancer, not a cure, to rephrase and get that correct, a treatment for cancer is produced at some point. They go target about what's only cancer, and at some point they must have a certain number of people who die. They must die from that, from whatever that they took.
Okay.
And they must be the ones who live, so that they can determine, okay, there's this number that lived and there's this number that died. So meaning it's either effective or not effective. And pharmaceutical companies are making a lot of money with those type of studies because they target the vulnerable. I mean, sometimes we are on stage 4 or stage whatever the stage is, and it's terminal, and they give you that and sometimes by God's favor
God's grace
sometimes on their last days the terminal drugs, so that they want to see how strong and effective they are for termination. You know, so it's bad, and I think there's always a cure for something. There is always a cure for something. Even COVID-19 now, I think there is a cure. Even now, there is a cure. I'm getting a signal from our producer that the peak of your cap is making a shadow. That you know, you wanna be a Tupac and put face it back once. My nigga, yeah.
It is what
It is what it is.
Main.
So yeah, I mean, there's always a cure for something. So even now.
So here's where I'm getting to now.
Yeah.
This is something that I've always thought when it started.
Yeah.
Nakina COVID into Kabul.
The same way HIV was done by supposedly white people.
Or one hey, none of blind.
Yeah.
HIV into Kabul.
Yeah.
To stop what?
The cholera.
To stop what?
To stop what? Is it COVID or HIV now?
HIV to stop what?
Exactly.
The amount of sex that happens. Exactly. Listen, and
the Black Nation or what?
No.
But
in the world.
So I get about Bill Gates is in fact involved in the spread of COVID-19 and its inception because of this population control.
He wants to reduct.
Yeah, even I had a comment where barring, he said, but for Nigeria, babangat. So there needs to be population control.
Yeah.
By means of spreading COVID-19 and all of that. So I ever eliminate
South Africa.
Yeah.
Apparently us.
Yeah.
Too much. Low fit any other country.
Stop South Africa. Betley. Shit.
Shit.
There's this club. Many fella think of fella right now. Ribangata.
Man more to answer.
I see you. I hear you come shoot out.
Don't mention it.
Finally.
Do not mention it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess they engage in population control for their own reasons. But just to redirect and speak about this, HIV cure has always been there. I feel so. COVID-19 cure has always been there. I feel so.
It's always been the
Yeah.
For them, it makes financial sense to relieve it now.
Yes. And happy when your boys facilities at the ARVs drugs. So whoever is producing this might why was Sankabo spray? Why was Sankabo Panado? Why was I getting the ARV? Then I mean and somebody leaked information. That thing, how Inca will do stuff to you. Hence the young boys take it down the clinic, but it's for them to gain access to the ARVs and all of that. I've heard stories of bank and the ARVs, clinicking, the doctor, and put them on sale. Putting out the boys. Do you see how messed up that is?
Even like the doctor, they know okay.
Yes, even the nurse, all the thing can be but I say for about start the Monaco, about Oshabe, Nyope, Eritila, Kia sister mamma, who's a Ukopanaga sister mamma fan.
Okay.
Cartoon and Tony Yeats more, you know. So it could be one of those.
Let's not divert to corruption. One corruption is going to be another episode.
Yeah, another topic for another episode.
Exactly. On itself.
Yeah. Corruption.
What else happened?
Man, yeah.
What else happened this week?
There's a tweet that made that really made me laugh. And it was funny.
Yeah.
Bonang
Matheba.
Queen B.
Matheba.
Yeah. Queen B tweets. You know what, FNB Bank, thanks, I'm leaving you, blah blah, service. The service sucks.
Hey.
And then Capitec, of all banks.
What?
Capitec. They comment. And say,
best bank.
Hi Queen B. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, B. And your time. I'm referring to that other bank, the yellow bank. Don't waste your time, B. Come to us. And just the comeback, that yellow bank. Time bank came in. And they said,
which time?
Time bank. I think at one time.
Get a fuck out of
Time bank came back and said, Okay. And tell me you see what Capitec. I
Hey.
said what Bonang.
Hey.
Igual Capitec. I said, wow, Capitec. You only replied 6 hours later. What's that like? Were the queues that long? Fuck! That made me. Was the queue that long for you guys to reply? I mean, you know, and you want to reimagine the queues of Capitec, man.
And then do you know that?
Yeah.
Do you know that's funnier because relevance.
Yeah, relevance.
It's very
Because now
relevant
the
to what happens. to
Capitec
that.
throat shade. Bona ba reply what is actually happening?
Do you know
with
when
their
you
queues?
you know when you throw shade? When I give it back better.
I mean, you win.
Yeah.
You win. And
You
I,
win.
I happened to ask a friend of mine, ask Bonang Capitec, but Mona, still, it's 2022. What?
It's my friend.
You know? And you know what? The Wayalukula is offensive. It's seen as racist. So,
sorry.
Indians.
Yeah.
Indians.
Is
Yeah.
he cool?
So I asked this friend of mine,
Was it a cool guy?
a black friend of mine, a black guy, and I'm like, hey man, it's 2022. Why do you still have your ATMs locked?
Yeah.
And he said to me, no, these guys were damaged. I'm getting the pin, I'm buried in the. And I said, okay, maybe Capitec is not as big as they think they are. Because, I mean, we have big banks, the big four.
But Capitec is huge though.
It's huge, but man, now why do they still have the ATMs locked? Do you understand?
Capitec is a money maker.
How about key ATM? Because I access each other freely and we bank with them. You know.
Besides access,
we end up going. But why now? The reason why I thought, and this was back when I still used to work for a bank and a retail bank. They keep their ATMs locked at night. They want to put all the safety reasons and all of that, but no, necessarily, it's because of the ATM. I don't know if they share the cost, the withdrawal fees and all of that.
Between
But
all the
between all the ATMs and all the banks, but who will bank and all of that because it becomes expensive. It becomes really expensive to draw 1,000 rand from any ATM bank anyway.
Yeah.
Versus bank you know.
Yeah.
I mean the big banks, the big four. Why was ATMs about? And list all these safety reasons.
they're always.
I mean, they're always available and everywhere. Even sometimes go to a garage. You know. So it's stupid. I think what they do. They
and
must
I bank at one of them.
Yeah, well, you bank at all of them, including Capitec.
Actually,
Yes.
no,
I've seen you.
Yes.
I've seen you.
No, I do. No,
including Capitec. Yes.
I do.
Don't deny it.
No.
I mean, they're a cool bank. They're a cool bank.
Free swipes.
And I bank with all of them, including
Free swipes.
You know.
Who wouldn't?
I'm with 10 bank free swipes. I'm not promoting them, but 10 bank free swipes. I mean, that's cool. 10 bank is a feature that you can draw your money from any other bank into
Who
their
says
bank.
I don't have
app
to bank as well?
So
Yeah.
Kes has revived his fight, Lee, aka, and he's been tweeting about it all day today, even yesterday, to say, let's get into the ring, my nigga.
I want to be vulgar right now, for
a good purpose.
Yeah, fuck AKA, man.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Fuck aka.
Fuck him.
I don't care about
Casper
AKA.
doesn't care anymore.
I mean, Casper is making a lot of money for himself and is building his brand, and aka wants to come and ride on Casper's wave. I mean, that's too low and stupid.
AKA wants
He
to
thinks of forwards, none of forwards right now after they, you know. Yeah.
fuck healing, man.
Yeah, fuck healing.
He
It's
just wants to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's down and out and he's broke. He's probably broke. He's going broke. And I mean, if he was not going broke, my man. But if
podcast
my man, if
Becky Kenda Pogotonya,
he still had
wena ori.
my man,
Blaq said,
the clear cup
Not the-
podcast says this.
my
My man,
The TheClearCup said nothing.
such a coward. If AKA still had money, why would he treat his son's statement where he paid them 5 million over 5 years? For a period, 5 years. Why would AKA want to run after the Bright Show and claim it as his? And okay, fine, he wanted
Can I
to
start? Let me start at where you said why? I don't really got bit.
The statement as posted in 5 years where he paid the taxman 5 million.
Distraction.
Okay.
Distraction. O batla ho director batho hore
But nahane hore.
hore ene
O ntsa
Casper
tjhelete.
ha a.
I mean, we've never seen Kes do that. Not that
No.
Not that we are pro Kes,
No.
but
No, the mere fact that Casper paid the taxman 3 million.
yeah,
He's trying to say that.
He felt, you know what?
My nigga, I can
do
fine.
better.
Exactly.
And that's in 5 years.
Yeah, what have we opinion? I'm just saying that I could do better.
No, I mean, it's not,
No.
AKA.
Fuck AKA, man.
I don't like the guy, personally.
I can say it to his face. Fuck AKA.
He's gonna come sue you.
For what? For saying fuck him?
Yeah.
No, he can't.
You swear at him.
Defamation of-
Then they can sue you.
Defamation of AKA which way the drugs is come from. It's different.
Why mention drugs?
Because that's what they say. Here we like even.
Yeah. And he is dating Nadia.
Nakai.
Man,
What a
Nadia was with Family Tree.
Munna.
And then she left and
I think
AKA Jola Nadia Nakai adding a little Casper on your vest. So Nadia probably right now what's what we go Casper 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Obviously.
Snitch.
Oh, hey, Bansaka.
Obviously, Peter Talk die.
Hey.
Fana.
Hey.
Pillow
When
talk.
went to the event.
Anonymous. Pillow talk. I used to have this girlfriend, ne? And
Hey, well, now you've had a lot.
Pillow talk get her.
Hey.
You end up saying things that you were not supposed to say. You know. Gatti the bitch is crazy.
But okay.
And she ended up using that against me.
Okay.
The things that would happen on a pillow talk. Because you want to trust your person and say something. And say stuff. Talk about stuff. Gatti and our recorder. How long a phone? Literally a phone. We be on the headboard. What recorder? Hey, watch who you date out there. You know, it's hectic. Basadi basile.
No.
It's not basadi offer.
Abasa. But equal.
You missed the part. Very. But you know what? Lona women, we love you, ne?
Women are evil, man.
No, but we still love them. We wouldn't be nothing without women.
Back about for sports.
For sport. But yeah, shout out to all women out there. We love you and we respect you, and you guys are funny and we love you and you make us better people.
Yeah.
But yeah, guess that's it for our show.
Honestly, like, shout out to all the women.
Shout out to women. We love you
We
guys.
love you.
We love you guys. And I think our next guest is a female. No.
It's a male.
Not now. Yes, not now. Yeah. Hey, mo profit alwen. Hey. Yeah. So we good.
Yeah, man.
The Clear Cup Podcast.
Shout outs.
Let's give Anonymous 1 and 2 a chance to
Please.
to say their goodbyes.
And the producer.
And the director.
Everyone.
The new director.
Hey, director, show from
Director
from family. Like,
Asa, director not busy. If we don't use that.
director, couple good karate.
What? You are the one who's paying us.
No,
Nigga
chill.
Nigga chill.
Nigga chill.
This is Clear Cup Podcast.
And then shout out,
Yeah.
shout out to the Dojo Podcast.
Yeah. What did he say?
It's our family, yeah.
Yeah. He
Shout
was
out to
around.
He was.
Yep.
He
Shout out to
was,
Mo.
Yeah.
He.
Oh, we got director.
Happy.
We didn't say talk. Shout out to Mo.
Yeah.
Shout out
A cool
to
guy. A cool guy.
Shout out to
Yeah.
the Dojo.
Yep.
And then shout out to the Clear Cup.
Shout out to Anonymous.
Yeah.
Shout out to the producer. When producer you don't have any.
And see you.
Okay, let's leave that.
That's
Okay,
key.
we're done. Ladies, we are out.
It's a wrap.
Peace. Yeah. Anonymous 2. Chepisi high. We kafuza hore.
Yeah, I didn't take it as I wanted to.
Nka go lapisa.
Director crash.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's wrap it up.
Guys, peace out. We out. We love you.
Abasho, bana
See
baba
you
Roy.
on another one. Abasho.
Alala.
Tango.